Hello. Hey Dan, how are you? Everything good? Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Jose. Mm, okay. All right. Okay, so let's get started here. I will see there's some problem here with Zoom. It's not letting people coming automatically. I have to check. It's like some people are going and sitting in a waiting room, and then I have to admit them. So I gotta check again and again that if somebody is in the waiting room. So I don't know how to fix it. And Umar just came from fishing and is tired and is sleeping. So okay, who else came? Man, what's up? Hold on. Okay, so there is admit. Okay, now. All right. Excuse me. All right, so let's get started. Very important. What's happening right now is the election in Japan, I guess, right? Some kind of election. I don't know. I'm not aware of it, but I got the news that there is an election going on, and then the ruling party is probably gonna lose or something like that, right? I remember a couple of weeks ago there was a news that their PM or somebody was changed, right? Somebody else came in, and then yen all of a sudden got very strong, right? So that's exactly expecting again. If that is what's happening, then be aware when the market opens up. This is what the yen index weekly chart is doing currently, right? So what it is that after it was in a long bull trend for the longest time, and three, four, this wave extended wave five, and after that, this was the event, I guess, that when the PM was changed or something, and it dropped, and since then it went up in three waves. A, B, C. You can see on a daily chart more easily. And was another chart. I don't know what the heck I did with that. But yeah, I'm gonna redo this chart and then send out. And this is how it is: A, B, and C, very close to this 61% area here, right? So that's what I'm thinking, that if the market opens up, either this one or it may go up there because of the election. You never know what's gonna happen, right? But 80% chance that right here on 61% we're gonna drop. Yen is gonna get strong, and if not, then it may go to try to go to 78% and then drop. That is also a possibility, but I will stick to this idea that it will go up to 61% and then drop. Where's my chat box? It's gone. Well, hold on just a minute. It was up. Okay, now I got it back. Okay, so yeah, so this is a yen index monthly chart. You can see here we went all the way there. This is A, B, and C. A, B is equal to CD 127, and then we drop from there, right? Reversal area 127. This is how it is: A, B, C, D 127. Hit that area and drop to this 66.94, bounce, and then this is what we are doing. And daily chart is around 161. So any reaction to this election, then I think I will be expecting. I don't know what's going to happen, but I will be expecting a down move. Why? Because it looks like a correction, and usually after this impulse wave, you go back to A, B, C correction. It's a very nice classic correction, right? So after that, usually comes impulse wave. So if it's going to drop, then all yen pair will be dropping. So be ready for that. All right, so let's go take a look one by one, then how these yen pairs will be. Let's say first, instead of okay, let's take a look at GJ. All right, UJ we also have to look at the US dollar index, but let's take a look at GJ. What GJ is doing. Um, this is the chart I just made, and I made few charts, maybe eight to 10 charts I made, right? So I'm gonna send out to you guys after the webinar. And like I said, we're going to do the webinar, short webinars, but more often, so that you will be current and up to date with every single thing what is happening. I will try to do a record of not a webinar, but record a video around 4 or 5 o'clock every day when the US session closes, and send it to you guys. And I will send out the link for if you want to join live. Yes, I will record maybe 30, 40 minute, 30 minute, 20 minute, whatever is available at the time, means the setups, one setup, two setup, any good setup, and then I'll make the video and then send out so that you can take advantage of that. So now this one, you can see pound yen. This is a daily chart I made. The monthly chart, it looks like this, right? This was the area that I was expecting that we're going to stop below this and then drop, but we went above it a little bit, right? So 95.87 is this, and then we went up just to touch this 61% of this drop, just like yen index we just saw, right? So yen index is doing the same thing, and this one is at 61%. If yen index decide to go up to 61% or to hit 78%, this will also go to 78%. If not, we have a very good chance that this thing is going to drop from here, right? If you look at the 40-minute chart, you will know, we went up pretty good in a straight line, right? So it is about time. So this is what I'm expecting. Again, I'm just expecting. I have no idea what the election is going to bring us, right? So let's wait for the results and the reaction or whatever the reaction is. But I say 80%, I see the chances that it will drop. So GJ is ready to drop in this area. Now, how do we? I'm just gonna go over a little bit more detail, because we always have new people, and then they need to know exactly. So um, it will be a refreshing thing for you as well. Old subscribers, 40-minute chart. Now, this one, we're going to be watching the 40-minute chart for this low here, 97.20, right? So what you do is that you watch and then you draw the 97.21. Where the heck is that? So 97.21 or 97.20, whatever, right? Now, if we go below this, then we have like a chance to drop, right? We have a scenario that we're gonna drop, and we need a reversal candle. Right after the reversal candle, you look for your entry from your 7-minute chart. For example, this is the 7-minute chart, and which is, you can see that it is mixed right now. I'm not gonna refresh or anything. It's just mixed, right? Mixed means it's not bullish, it's not bearish. All the EMAs are messed up. So this thing is trying to make the turn, right? This one, right here, and after the reversal, and if you see a clear entry here, like clear entry means like this one. So it drops and it goes below these moving averages, right? And then give you a short setup. That's the one that you want to take. Going to the upside, it was here is bearish, here become bullish, and then you take this long and this long and all of that, right? And from the top, when it's making the turn, it's mixed here. All of a sudden, it drop and then give you a short entry right here, and you take it. Entry from here to here, something like that, is 80 pip here, right? So this is how. Going to the upside again, I'm just showing you again and again. See this bearish turn, bullish, this one, this one, this one, all these entries. Then this move was like almost 250 pip off, right? Even from here to here, you can see here, 200 pip, right? So this was a big move. So yeah, turn this wasn't very, very clear entry, because yellow is not below the red, but this was. And then, usually if it would be here somewhere, that would be much better, more pips, right? But still, this one is still good, right? No problem. So yeah, this is the idea that, wherever my charts, like daily charts, weekly charts, my analysis, telling you that this could be a turning point, so you mark these highs and lows here on a daily, on a weekly, take it from there, and then mark those on 40-minute chart, and then wait for above or below your entry. After a 40-minute, then take the 7-minute entry. That's how we make the move in any case. And then later on, 7-minute entry. After that, a second entry comes in 20-minute chart, right? I don't want to go in too much detail in that. Let's go. Enough. right now. So euro yen, now let's take a look. If yen is going to get strong and all yen pairs supposed to be going down, then what the heck yen index is, euro yen is doing, this is what it is doing. All right. So these are the lows I forgot to mark, but these are aligning with 61%. Right. So, like I said, that we have a chance that when the market opens up, it may bounce and try to go to the 61%. USD yen index is going to do the same thing. It's a little bit shy going and touching the 61%, right? So it may try to do that. And if it is going to do that, this thing is going to go also to the upside, maybe into this area. And eventually this thing need to be dropping because this is an impulse wave and A, B, C correction. You can say this is A, B, or 1, 2, 1 or A, 2 or B. After that, to the downside, 3 or C. Right. So euro yen is also pretty much doing the same thing. Now we look UJ, but before looking at UJ, we look at U. U means not you or me, USDX, right? Okay. So U part of the UJ here, actually. So that is USDX. Let's go take a look at that. Then we will go and take a look at UJ as well. Now this okay, USDX weekly chart, and you all know that I was expecting this triangle, and it was going down nice and clean, but it went a little bit below the TL that I was expecting that's going to hold. But again, it went up for wave E or leg E anyway, and we are now right here in between 3101 and 1301 and 1347. Right? So we are just above or at 1301, but we are below 1347. I think, and then 1347 is right around 61%, right? 61 is 1316. So which is close to 1301. And we closed the market 1293. So we are just below that. So very good chance that US dollar index will retrace a little bit. It need a retracement, right? Even though if you need to go up to the upside later on, but right now look at the 40-minute chart. It need a retracement, right? Look at this big move, right? Now I had this big, you have a big move, but then reverse. I mean, a little bit of retracement. Move a little bit of retracement. Move a little bit of retracement. Here, what the heck happened? In a straight line, it went up big time, right? So I think that now with yen election there in Japan, it has nothing to do with the USD, but you know that one currency move, the other shakes as well, right? So some kind of reaction is going to come here as well. And when when yen start to get strong, then USD gets weaker usually, right? So that's what I'm expecting. That if yen may get strong, and then this may drop and start to get weaker. It should. It is overdue. So this could be 1 or A, and we're not supposed to come in 2 or B, either one straight line, just like this one, or A, B, C, making some kind of harmonic pattern, right? Bat or Gertli or whatever. But first come first, we will wait, and then we see that if we can drop, this thing can drop for 1 or A to the downside. So I'm expecting this. 1301 is right there. 1347 is right there. So in between that, somewhere there, it's going to drop. So obviously, when it's going to drop, then this will happen, right? So UJ will go down. Now, we already saw that yen probably going to get strong. And obviously, with that, UJ is supposed to go down. And USD weak, then UJ is supposed to go down. So it's like a double force applying to UJ. And this UJ thingy will be dropping big time if I'm right. And you will have plenty of opportunity to make hundreds of pips. As it is, the daily range for UJ nowadays is, I think, is around 200. Okay, now UJ, let me show you the weekly chart. Let's say this is a weekly chart. Yeah, this is the one. So it's doing exactly the same as yen index, right? And yen index is is always there where wave C and ready to drop. And look at this. UJ is at 151.90, and this I think 194. Yeah. So 151.94. We closed 152.25. We went up a little bit higher than these highs, but coming back down, right? So if yen start to drop, this thing will drop. And I think that Japanese people will try to keep this thing below this 152. They will put every single, force or effort or whatever to keep this thing down. So this is a very crucial area in this UJ, right? And A, B, C, classic correction. And this is also like 61%, very, very close to 61%, I guess. Okay, now not even close, but it is touched exactly to 61% and pulling back, right? So this is also a classic reversal pattern. And by, like I said, that it will be receiving both forces from yen and from USD at the same time in opposite direction. So this will create a big imbalance, right? And the drop will be fast and furious, maybe just like this one. So let's see, right? So now the yen pairs are clear, and you can see this USD pair, one of these USD yen is also clear that it's gonna drop if we can hold below 52. I mean 152. Right? Keep that in mind. You must hold for any reason. I don't know what's going to happen to that election thingy, but if for any reason, if we are staying above this 152 and start to go to the upside, then forget it. For weeks, we're not going to look down. We will be going up, 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 up there. All right. So this is like a very crucial area. 152, very, very big number. So pay very close attention to this number. Right. 80%, well, in fact, I would say 90% to the downside, only 10% I'm looking at to the upside, right? So this is exactly a classic setup here. Either way you look at it, I made the chart. I don't know where the heck it go. Maybe this one. Yeah, so I forgot to pull the fib. So I'm going to put the fib here as well, which is exactly 61%. You can see, right? Now, if USD, we just saw USD. So USD also need to go in at least a retracement, if not reversal, right? So retracement, 61%, that means USD going to get weaker, and it should. Why? Because if you look at USD, 40-minute we already saw, right? So it went all the way to the upside and ready to drop. If USD drop, start to get weaker, then what will happen? Not Euro USD and Pound USD, also Aussie and Aussie USD as well, but I don't look at those pairs nowadays. So Pound USD and Euro USD, they should be going to the upside, regardless of what Pound and Euro are doing. We will look into that later, but because of USD weakness, they should go to the upside, right? So let's go take a look at these one by one. Euro USD, what it is doing, and if it is ready to go to the upside, some kind of pattern, some kind of setup, right? So this is what we see in your USD weekly chart, either this one or this one. This one is more clear as to the TL. The TL, you can see very, very clear that it is exactly hit the TL and then kind of like pulling back, right? So with the USD weakness, this thing should be going to the upside. Simple as that. So this could be 1 or A, and this sideways 1 or B, a 2 or B, or the way I see it, that this could be after this A, this is B. Another way, in Elliott wave, is like wave 1, ABC 2, then again 1 and 2, followed by 3, 4, 5 to the upside. Let's see what happens, right? But it is bouncing from the TL, a very good thing to watch. Now, this is how it is. Elliott wave count 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be wave 3, then 4, then 5, so on and so forth, right? We have here 1, A, B, C, 2. Then this will be 3. Out of 3, we had wave 1, 2, and then wave 3 of 3 will have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. So anyway, we are bouncing. Let's see how it is unfolding. My count are not very strong. I just had to draw something, so I did, right? This is how it looks like, but it is weird, right? Wave count 1, 2, and then 1, 2. This could be, there cannot be 3 or 4, definitely. So what the heck is this? So I wasn't sure. So I says, okay, what the hell? I don't know. Just mark 1 2 1 2 and then see what happens. Right. So if that's what it is, then it is bouncing from the TL, and 0761 is the key number to remember that. 0761. We must get a long entry above this. Now, how we proceed that 0761 and the TL. So TL, forget about the TL, but go on a 40-minute chart and we look for what? 0761. So 0761 is right there. Now you can see here clearly that how strongly and in straight line it dropped to this area, 0761, and then touched it and then kind of like bounced and already giving a reversal candle. I already have given a reversal candle and then some blue candles, right? So what do you look for? You look for 7-minute entry and then go long with that. It will go to the upside, right? So very strong case of USD weakness. Similarly, if you go and you take a look at GU, what GU is doing, do we have a long setup or any scenario there? Yes, here we have this. You can see that, this was my target here, 127 from here. So we finally, after 4 months, we went there and we hit that. You see that? I have it after 5 months. I made this chart like a butterfly when we were here, bouncing from this 23% line, right? And slowly, after 5 months, we hit that number. And then from there, we drop back to the TL. If USD start to get weaker, then we are going to the upside again. Okay, maybe again to this level. The final target, by the way, final target was what? Anybody remember the final target in pound USD? The final target was 35.02. We have not touched that yet. So maybe this bounce, we're going to get there. This bounce will take us there, 35.02. If we going to get a clear bounce, I will be targeting 35.02. Right now, we are doing 29. So pretty much, like 500-600 pips. Possible pips in the way, right? So we will see one by one, day by day, step by step. Daily range is not very good on this one right now, but still, daily range is 84 only, and Friday did only 42. So right now, nowadays, it's not moving as good as yen pairs, right? It used to be one of the best moving pair, but I don't know what happened. So bouncing from the weekly chart, weekly TL, very, very good setup. And we will look for long here as well. 40-minute chart of this look like this, right? So it also already bounced from here. It may try to drop first here because of the, for some reason, I don't know, maybe USD before getting weak, it may get strong a little bit, right? Or pound may get weaker a little bit. So be very careful when the market opens up, especially the Asian session, right? Then in London session, I'll see if I can get a clear entry, long entry in this one to go to the upside. But yeah, I have a very, very big, strong confidence, you can say, that it's going to go to the upside, right? Euro USD and pound USD. They're about to, like almost overdue badly. Okay. So they need retracement, if not reversal, right? So yeah, so they are both confirming that USD weakness is in the air and it's about to come. So let's see what happens if that's what's going on. Now these are the few pairs that, and then I have the charts made, and I will send you guys those charts, right? Now let's talk about gold. Another thing that a lot of traders are trading. Now, gold, ignore that the trade is open because I had a long and I closed it, but I forgot to take out the EA, and then the damn thing opened another trade just before the closing. I didn't even know. So it's okay. I saw it later on. So as soon as the market is going to open, I'm going to close this one. This is not the trade that I opened or wanted to open, right? But my EA was there. I forgot. That's what I'm talking about. That EA, if you have to handle it very carefully, if not, then it can backfire. Whenever it gets the setup, it opens the trade, right? But you have to see that which setup you're supposed to take. And after the retracement, you're supposed to take the long setup, not at the end of the move, right? So this is too much. I'm expecting a reversal from there. So going long doesn't make any sense. Now, this one you can see is a weekly chart, and this was the count, right? One to this black count. Then I think that this wave three extended, but it's finished finally, and it is about to drop for wave four. Wave four is going to be looking like this much, right? Or more. So this is what's happening on the weekly chart, and slowly going down. 4 hour chart was this chart, right? So my 4 hour chart, remember, same count. Wave three, I divided into sub waves, right? This is wave one, two, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say that this is wave three ending, and then we're going to be coming down for wave four. Before I made the chart from the top, so it did went down, right? It did go down, and now went up a little bit. So what is cooking here in this little area is clearly seen on an hourly chart. An hourly chart, you see that it dropped here, nice and clean. Then it went A, B, C. Now A is here, and then the first pullback was sorry, A at exactly 61%. Then it went down to exactly 23% line. Then it went up, and now it is exactly at 61 again. But you know that harmonic pattern. Some of you have done a one-on-one course with me, right? So harmonic pattern bad calculation is just like this one, exactly like this one. 61, 23, then it goes to 78, right? So we are very close to this 78%. So gold might try to go up a little bit to 78%, touch it, and then either it's going to be A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3 to the downside. So minimum, I see that 26.85 should not be a problem. So let's see, right? I said before that, we're dropping. So, my target was this. But remember this, let me show you the diagram that either or happens. So what is either and or? Let me show you. On the downside, you can see this pattern, that this is what happened usually. XA, you have a main move, then it retraces either 50%, 61 or 78, but I'm mentioning only to the downside of 50 and 61, right? Now it comes down, and then at this area, at 23% line, it has two options. Sometimes it goes down straight to the downside to these areas, 100%, 127, 161 as an extension, right? Or sometimes what it does is that it goes up again to make some kind of harmonic pattern, Bat, Bertley, or Gertley, right? So, but no one knows that what is going to happen. This can happen and that can happen equally. We have equal chances. It all depends on the fundies, what kind of fundies we get at this point. If we are here and a fundy comes out weak, we drop. Strong goes up and then drop later on, or not, maybe, right? So this is how we have to be aware of these turning points areas, critical areas, where it can do what, and be ready for that. That's it. So when I said in the telegram about that gold is going to drop and target is 26.85, I was expecting that it will drop straight, but it went up to, and you can see clearly what it is doing from here. It went up to so far here, and it may go and make a Gertley pattern, right? And after that, I will again expect a drop here, right? Again, Gertley can be a failed Gertley as well. What does that mean? That means that it may drop a little bit here and then go up again, right? But becoming a failed Gertley has only 10% chance, 80% chance, 90% chance that it's going to drop because gold has gone too far up in a straight line. So we need a retracement, right? So 90% chance that after finishing or may not finishing, but either way, from here is going to drop between this, or I would say close to 78% is going to drop here. And let's see how far it will go, right? So it all depends on the Japan election. Then U.S. dollar will react, and the whole world will react. So let's see what happens. But this is what the gold is doing, and this is what I'm expecting. Okay, draw your numbers. Have these numbers written down everywhere, right? Or write down on a piece of paper or a pad, writing pad or something, or on the chart, just like that, right? And keep it with you all the time. So let me see the chart that I made. That how many other charts that I can go over, and then, like I said, I'm not gonna be like going over every single thing and then end up, messing things up. Little by little, I will do. Okay, mostly go. Not this one, man. Where the heck those things? Oh, here. Okay, we saw the UJ, we saw US dollar index, we saw gold, this, that, EJ, and we saw almost everything. All right. I'm gonna have something like any question. Anybody have any question at all about these things? These are the current setups, right? A good one. Now, another thing that I'm gonna cover is the Aussie dollar and Euro Aussie Pound Aussie, right? And after that, we finish. So let's go take a look at the Aussie dollar. And if you guys can ask questions if you have any. Now, Aussie dollar, you can see that it was dropping very nicely. Last week was a nice drop. And then you can see a 40-minute chart. Also, it went up, came down. Then it's like A, B, C correction. And then it was coming down. But how this thing is going to be ending, either it is going to hit this channel here and then go up again. There is a possibility. Why? Because I would say that uh, when yen, not yen, it is not connected to yen. It is connected mostly to the US dollar. So US dollar, I say US dollar is going to get weaker. So if that is going to get weaker, that this will going to get strong. Most chances, right? This is how like inverse in a relationship correlation going on right now between USD and Aussie dollar. So this is what I'm expecting, but let's see. Very shaky. It may be A, B, C correction finish, and then it's like A1, A, B, C2, and then C goes down. And so until we, break this TL and then go to the downside, and after the election, we will see how this thing will react. And then I will let you know. That's what I'm saying, that every day things changes. So doing the webinar Sunday and then Wednesday, instead of that, I'll make a video tomorrow and then day after tomorrow as well, Monday and then Tuesday, and then do the webinars, Wednesday and then Thursday. I'll make a video, small video, explaining that what has happened and what will happen the next day or tonight or the next night, right? So let's go take a look at the EA now. Not expert, Euro Aussie, right? So this is what the Euro Aussie is doing, and this was I was expecting, right? So, like I said, that if USD gets weaker, Aussie get strong. And if Aussie is going to get strong, then it will take this thing to the downside. So this is the conflict of information right now going on. My take was here A, B, and then C all the way up. If Aussie gets weaker, but remember that it is not a done deal that if USD gets weaker, then Aussie must get strong. No. Sometimes you have the correlation going on, but sometimes all of a sudden it blows up, right? So either way, we will have this number. I'm not very clear on this one that what it is going to do, but just pay attention to this number here. We are just below this. It's a big number, right? 64.35, and we close market 63.46. Right, it's just below that. And let me see if I can get you the 40-minute chart of Euro Aussie and this one. Now, this one, remember the last week I made the chart, this bad pattern, right, when we were here, and I said it's going to go to the upside. So we are almost halfway there, right? So the question is that, is this will continue to go to the upside and then finish up the pattern? Time will tell, but so far so good. My pattern was like good. Right from here, I said Euro Aussie 40, right? Euro Aussie. Let me just take a look. If I have it, I'll show you quickly. It should be here. Oops. No. Then okay. A no EA 40. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is, or somewhere else. No, not this one. It's the 19th. Oh, it's August, man. It's up. I don't know where the heck I have it, or I lost it or something. EA. Oops. What? Okay. It's not here. It's not here. Then I don't know where the heck it is. Maybe here. Okay, no, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. These are trades, man. Where are the before charts? I don't know. I remember I made it and put I showed you on the in the webinar, right? Anyway, I will find it. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it was when we were here, I made the chart, and like I said, that we are halfway. It may retrace first a little bit and then go to the upside again. So the pattern is not done yet. But this pattern, if it is going to go and finish this pattern, that means that Aussie is going to get weaker. Simple as that. Right. So, like I said, that pay attention to these two numbers, 63, 23. Are we going to go to the downside or to the upside? When the market opens up in a couple of sessions, I will know exactly that if Aussie is getting strong or weaker, and we will take it from there. Right. Similarly, let's go take a look at the pound Aussie. What pound Aussie is doing? Almost the same thing. Okay, Paranaji weekly chart is this, and the final target on this one was also 0287, putting this fib, and then 127 expansion is coming here. So like XABC, and then we going towards D, but then we drop here, and then again start to go to the upside, right? So this up move, strong move to the upside, it because of this. Mainly, it is because of pound strength, but Aussie weakness is also playing a role in this. So let's see what happened when the market opens up. But both of them, I am still looking to the upside, Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie. And if I find a long entry, I will definitely take it. Right? I'm gonna put my EA on those, and if I'm available, and if I see the entry, I see the alarm beeping, I'll put on the Telegram as well. Right? If not, then you guys can have the Telegram. Make sure that not the Telegram, the EA on the chart, the 7-minute chart or the 20-minute chart, and look for long in Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie, right? And then I gave you the numbers as well. This one is very close to these two numbers, right? Just above 95.69. We closed 96.20. So if we can stay above and then go again 96.86 and higher, we can go to the upside. This one has a little bit better daily range. I think it's Pound Aussie has like 124, something like that. Right? So 124, 130, something like that, daily range. So yeah, it is but it was yeah, it was before that. So I'm gonna have to redo these charts again. Oh no, yeah, oh no, I didn't do this chart here, right? So, but I just showed you that this is how it is. It's the ABC correction, and after that, it is going to the upside. It may hit this drop and then go to the upside, right? So, watch out for the timing, the volume, the session open and close time. All of these factors make the difference in your entry and your SL hit. Depend on these things when you are making the entry, right? When the entry is it proper entry or not? Is it proper time or not? Never open these within 5 minutes of session open or session close. Right? Very, very dangerous. Anything can happen. Price wobble a lot and then hit your sell if it is close by. So uh, things like that. So now it's 40 minutes already. So now, yeah, any question whatsoever? Anybody? I see a lot of people there, man. What's up? Any question? I'm not that good a teacher, I know. So you must have some questions. Someone, come on. Okay. All right. So again, no question. Going once, going twice, sold. Okay. So I'm closing this now. Okay, Mendes, now you think a lot before asking, huh? If yes, he gets weak, what will be impact on index? Okay. No. So see, okay, now how do you know the index? I mean, USD is getting weaker. Index is the one that tells you, right? Your question is that if USD get weak, what will be the impact on index? Obviously, the index is the one that why we watch the index is to see if it's getting strong or weak. If index is going down, USD getting weak. If US dollar index going up, USD getting strong. That's how we know if it is getting strong or weak. US 100. Now you're talking about, right? So that index you're talking about, that's completely different. And that I do not have any idea what happens, to be honest with you. If anybody else tell me, but like I said, that indices is the game that I, stay away from. Omar is learning and all of that, but I never did too much in that. Okay. So yeah, US 100 or S&P or Nasdaq and all of that. How they move, when they move, I'm not that good in those, to be honest with you. I have to tell you the truth. I can tell you my system, how it works, fine, but and then in forex pairs, when they move, how they move, why they move, I know everything that I can teach you that. But indexes and other things, even gold, I don't know. It sometimes it moves so random times. I mean, I says, what the heck happened? Why it's moving so fast? But it does move whenever it wants, right? So you have to be careful. Yeah. I'm still getting it. This is like, well, John, I'm using Light Finance right now. This broker that you see, this is Light Finance, and you can see here. You see that here on the bottom, Light Forex indexes. I have all of them available, right? I know the many people complain that they don't have it. It's not that they don't have it. It is that they can't find it. Simple as that. Play around with your MT4 and you will find it. Sometimes they're not there. You have to do a few clicks here there to bring them up front. Right? Sometimes they're like hiding. Right? See, Dan have them. Dan saying that he has all the indexes, right? So Light Finance, they do have it. Always they had it, right? Sometimes in some countries they ban those indexes, right? But you can get around it. You can find a way to do it. Don't write USA. USA is banned because it's Russian broker, by the way, right? So they have the beef between them. So now they have a problem with us. No, they're not gonna do it. Yeah. Make sure that John, when you go like this here, right? On this one, and if you're not seeing them, what you do is that see this button here, it says market watch. Go there and then right click and click show all. When you do that, they will pop up. If they're not there, they will most likely come in all the way in the bottom. Then you go and check, you will see them in the bottom here. Okay. Sometimes if you don't do this show all, they're not going to show. So try that and see if they are coming in your right. But sometimes, like I said, that if you tell them that yes, you're from I don't know about UK if they ban UK as well, but USD I mean US yeah they ban, but I still have it. right? So you need to be a little tricky sometimes, right? Okay. So any other question? If not, you have sure. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, you said it good. And yeah. Okay, Ment is also saying that in Light Forex, it only show if classic account is open. If you have any other like ECN or something like that, they might not show. So try to open when you open a new MT4, or choose the classic account. All right, they have different things. So when you have a classic one, and they might show up. And even if then they don't show up, then do the show all thingy, and they will pop up. All right. Okay. All right. So this is it. And all the charts that I made, I'll send out alongside with the recording. Okay. So bye for now. And whatever will happen around tomorrow, maybe like 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll send out the link that whoever wants to join, fine. If not, no, okay, no problem. My idea would be that I'll make a video and send out or post on the Telegram for what happened, and then what I'm going to look for Monday night, then Tuesday night, then Wednesday, every day. Small video, uh, give you heads up. Okay. I think that would be a good idea. All right. So bye for now, and hopefully talk to you guys later soon if I'm still alive.